Rods of God is a new weapon being developed by the US Air Force which uses kinetic energy. China is also developing the same weapon under the Canes of God. Rods of God have started since the 1980s. At the beginning, it was planned to drop 100 tons of spears, but its problem of cost, orbital placement due to its heavy weight, converted into uranium or tungsten rods. Hence, the rod shape would direct it to Earth, because the kinetic energy is proportional to the weight and proportional to the square of the route. The choice is increasing the velocity. Rods of God is planned to destroy a huge area by dropping 12 tungsten rods at an altitude of 1,000 kilometers. Terrifying weapons with many advantages. It can be dropped from a satellite, it can be hit a target quickly anywhere in the world, and it would hit Earth just in 15 minutes time. Like any weapon, they should only be used as last resorts, and negotiations between countries, parties, should always be the choice and hopefully always resolve the issue. Unfortunately, not everyone thinks in the same way. The situation which is happening, you know where in the world. A warm welcome to the channel. My name is James. Today is Sunday, the 2nd of October 2022. Now, what we're just talking about there with the rods of God, it sounds very powerful kind of stuff. And as I did state earlier in the mini documentary, that America has, China has, I could imagine that Russia have, and some other powerful countries like France maybe, or Germany, or other countries like that may have. We just don't know, because there are 1,000 kilometers way up in space. And you would really hope that, like nuclear, it would never happen. Now, it would be, if it came to the crunch, that if, like the Western allies, had no choice with China's hypocrisy and Xi Jinping being as stubborn as a mule in order to do so. But you would hope and pray it would never happen, because countless, hundreds of millions of people's lives would be at stake. I will get into the Three Gorges Dam a little bit more for today with the levels and the weather for you, but let's break away from that and let's go into what's happening, or what's been happening over the National Day in China. It is like a 7-day holiday, and most people will be having some kind of vacation. So you could imagine the traffic. Now, even the restrictions with COVID, etc., people are still trying to get out of their homes just for a weekend break, and all the tollways are free of charge. So people are going to take their car because they're going to save money on the tollway. But there was this video that came out right here, what happened in Chengdu, and people actually started putting in rumors that this was some kind of protest. But if you continued onto this, it was at 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, the 1st of October, because they all wanted to go and see the flag raising ceremony. Now, they may not like the actual government, but like most people, they do love their own country. And this is my favorite video clip, still in Chengdu in Sichuan in Western China. A poor panda just walking alone. I feel sad for the guy. It feels like the end of the Incredible Hulk movies when David Bannister is walking off into the sunset because he's unable to live there because of his superpower of being the Incredible Hulk. There was actually one comment from a person called Herbal. Can you say hi? Can you say We shall fight them on the beaches in one of your videos, please. I think I did it before, about maybe like 7 or 8 months ago, but I can't do voices of Winston Churchill, but it would be something like this. Blah, blah, we will fight them on the beaches. Blah. And so you can see that there is some rain coming to the Three Gorges Dam, 3 or 4 millimeters. They're typical for this time of year. Glad to see that they are having some rain in China. Hopefully the rivers can actually build up again and the farmers can have some kind of harvest. Levels at the Three Gorges, at top of it 162 in Kutan, which is Chongqing, which has gone down, and the Three Gorges Reservoir itself 153.90. No inflow today, but outflow is 8770, and with that we can have a look at the satellite. This is the latest satellite image from the Senatal Hub, and it is at it was taken on the 29th of September, so 2 or 3 days ago. That's the latest from the Three Gorges. The zoom is at 500 meters. If I go any closer, it gets a little bit blurred. And what is happening with Pickle? Well, let Pickle speak in her own words. That brings us to a close today on Sunday. Now, with the sensitivity of this actual topic that I'm talking about here today, I'm not too sure if the powers to be will allow any cash flow to come in with this one. I don't know until I start to put this on. So if you do feel generous on this Sunday, please do click the super thanks, and all that money with super thanks goes to actually Pickle, saving for her injections and her coming up later next year. That's it. Be good, be well, and if you do have extra time, please do go and check out the other channels in the links below, especially the Pickle channel, and like, subscribe and share would be absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. Bye-bye for now.